Good morning. Welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley, and I am here under this nice tree. We're at the dog park this morning, like usual. But I've had this process that I've been going through that I wasn't gonna make public, but I'm doing this for me and for you. So I know that I will want this documented to look back on. Thank you so much. Niall brought me a rock. Anyway, so we are weeks away from moving to the land, and I'm in this really intense transformation, getting out of like poverty consciousness, into becoming thank you so much, a property owner. And it is really no throwing the rocks, you know that. It is a very intense thing that I'm going through. I think that subconsciously I'm holding myself back in these ways that are still associated with this poverty consciousness and my past and trauma responses that I've had, that I've been through. Oh, that rock is really warm. Was it in the sun? um, so yeah, I'm really working on the permitting process, and I've been working on this, the whole plan for, years. And now that it's becoming time to submit it to the county for approval, for the permit, for the green light to actually move, I am really getting in my own way, like straight up. And I'm aware of that, which is why I'm doing this. It's been a long journey to get to this point. I was homeless for a little bit. We lived in the hood in like a really awful living situation, which is why when Niall was born, um, I did all of these things, why you've seen me move so much if you've been following along. Oh my gosh, are you okay? We tried sharing houses with other people, we tried sharing land with other people, and there was a lot of conflict in different ways in those different situations. And now we're not at an RV park, and my neighbors are Nazis and they're nosy. So when Niall's dad comes to town to visit, it's really intense. And yeah, I'm like so ready to go. I know it's going to be just so much better for all of us. We are outside all the time, but like even when we come to the dog park, we have to get in the car. We have to, do all these things and then come. And that's not a big deal. But for me, as a single mother, I cannot wait to open my door and be like, go outside, and then leave it open with the screen and be like, come inside when you want, and sitting here at the dog park, I don't get to create the things that I want to do. I mean, I'm making videos while we're here sometimes, but um, I'm an artist, and the whole second RV is full of art projects. I have a million ideas, and I have a game plan for the next decade in regards to my work and things that I want to do for the world and accomplish, for financial stability. And yeah, so I'm just in this process of releasing all of the stuff, all of the things that I know are coming at me. Like, I know that there's so much energy coming at me to have me fail. But I transmute energy. That's one of the gifts I have and one of the things that I've learned. So when I feel that energy, I just, turn it into fuel. But that's why I didn't want to make this public, because I don't want anybody who's sending that energy to see the raw process that I'm in. Don't throw that at me. And so yeah. So I'm working really hard to release those things and healing those parts of me, because this is our final move. This is a move that is going to provide us housing, permanent housing, stability, food security. And it wasn't until I got to Chino Valley with the RV, when we had first bought the RV after the first housing situation when we left LA, that I understood that I've never felt secure with food. And I mean, I've suffered from an eating disorder for a very long time, like since I was in. No, what happened? Oh, you don't have pockets to put your rock in? Oh wait, you do have a pocket. It just has Velcro on it. Hang on. Oh, here, let me show you how Velcro works. You go like this. Oh, there. Okay. Now be careful. Those rocks are heavy. They might make your shorts fall. You only have one on one side. Here. You got to use this pocket. The only other pocket you have is... Oh, that's the only pocket you got. So that's an issue. We only have one pocket. Mommy doesn't have any pockets, so you're winning. No, baby. Please don't throw that. I'll be done with this video very soon. Uh-oh, he's got the zoomies. Stay by me. Anyway. Yeah, so my relationship to food is definitely changing, and I'm definitely not in this space of optimum health. I'm actually feeling my health not decline, but definitely plateau in a place that I don't want it to. And so, part of this process to getting off grid, I've really challenged myself to stop saying and start acting about like, oh, I'll do it when I get there, and so I've done that in a lot of different ways. Like, I'm actually a lot more disciplined than I used to be. Just taking on responsibilities of being an adult human mom, you know. And we're gonna have more. Baby, I'm trying to make a movie. You need me to do the Velcro? No, come on. I don't really want this on my video. I don't want this on my video. Baby. So anyway, I will be with you in a couple moments, please. You don't need to get super frustrated. You can find something else to do. You're outside. Why don't you go talk to the tree? Don't throw that rock at me. And toddlers are super fun. Niall is 3 now. It's been 3 for about 2 weeks, and his behavior has been increasing. It sucks. But again, it's an important part of all of our growing up processes. So anyway, I'm in this space. I have found other folks to help, and I've gotten out of this place of like not asking for help, which is a trauma response that I've been dealing with for a long time. And on moving day, I'm not going to be alone. I've already recruited 2 dudes, and have some more people that I am, in community with. Yesterday here at the dog park, we had a really lovely, like, just coffee session, like me and 4 other women, and like I'm just healing a lot from everything that's happened. For those of you that don't know, I was in an incredibly abusive marriage and have still decided to let him remain in Niall's life with lots of boundaries. But anyway, so yeah, just that's what I wanted to share. I'm really trying to get past these. Oh my god, I'm so sick of doing this shit by myself. I'm really trying to get past. Niall, honey, come on. I've asked you not to do that. Anyway, we're gonna have a full blown tantrum if I don't get off of here. So yeah, I'm in the process of releasing a whole lot of shit and continuing to heal. And we are very close. You know, what we're doing is absolutely like huge. We're changing, you know, our housing status to permanent supportive housing. We're going to support other women and children so they don't have to go through the things that I went through when I left my marriage. And, you know, soon we're going to be on the land and making crafts. I've already come up with some fun hashtags for some of the stuff I want to do. But yeah, we are very close. And I've been working on this for a really long time. And now that we're this close, it still feels like there's those trauma responses thinking like, it's not going to happen. You know, it's never going to happen. But we're literally just a few weeks away from making it happen. And there's a lot of logistics and a lot of things to do to make that. But again, I'm not doing it alone. And I'm learning a lot about myself, learning a lot about what I need and when I need to ask for help. And so, oh God, the flies are disgusting. So yeah, I just wanted to get on and share. And I don't know who's out there watching. If you could let me know in the comments, I would love to know who's been following along on our journey. And you know, if there's ever anything you want to know specifically about our process that I haven't covered or that you're just super curious about, again, you can email me or drop it in the comments. I still have the GoFundMe going, and we still need a little bit of help just to finish up with some of these big things. And hopefully, we only have one more month of rent ever to pay. And then we'll be able to take that money and put it towards our projects once we are not having to pay someone else to live. I know a lot of people aren't in this process, and I know a lot of people are nowhere near. I'm just running back and forth with the fence. Anyway, and I'm not trying to be insensitive to anybody who's in a housing crisis or who's experiencing homelessness or, you know, anybody like that. But I am just sharing to let folks know that, you know, there are other solutions, and I am very privileged in certain ways, but there's also a lot of work that goes into this. And yeah, so yesterday I did a whole lot of rage cleaning in our house, and today hopefully I can have enough peace of mind to finish these permits and work on the paperwork that I have to submit. And yeah, so that's where we are. It's going to be amazing because all of us are really suffering with living in the tiny ass trailer, which has been great up until this point, you know, but Niall's bigger, I'm bigger, Woodstock's huge, we've got cats. Like, it's time for us all to be able to live in a better space. And so, thank you all for being on this journey again. If you want to let me know you're watching, or if you're supporting our journey energetically, monetarily, however, I'm so grateful. And yeah, I'll keep you up to date. There's a lot of internal processes happening for me right now, and a lot of still, I mean, healing is constant, but I'm really ready to let the past go. And the past was very traumatic in many different ways for over 12 years. And it's kind of hard to just let those things go when you've been living in survival mode for so long. And I'm really burnt out on running on adrenaline. Like, I'm really ready to enjoy life, and I know that I'm a good person, and I know that I've always done my best to put the good out in the world. And I've been in a season of receiving and a season of support, and I've made amazing friends, and that's all testament to the work that I've been doing. And so thank you for those of you that are watching this. Thank you for cheering us on, or even, there's a spider on me. No, little buddy. Oof. I used to hate spiders. I just don't want you to come home with me. But yeah, if you Woodstock, don't. Woodstock has a really bad habit of creeping up on Niall. Anyway, so yeah, so we are also, if you are thinking about getting a husky, do your research. They're fucking crazy. Like, they're so crazy. Anyway, I did not know what I got myself into. But anyway, yeah. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Again, I'd love to know who's cheering us on, because there's a lot of people that aren't, and that's fine. You know, it's not for everybody. I mean, I'm not one of those people that sees someone doing good and hates them, but some people are like that, and that's because they have their own shit to go through, and they're choosing to not do that. So if that's you, it's okay. I'm still gonna take that energy you're sending me and change it into good. So you're just having crisis after crisis. He's trying to balance the rocks on his head. All right. Well, thank you so much. It just fell off. Thank you so much. Again, the GoFundMe link is still circulating. We don't need 10,000. I mean, that's a longer goal, but I do need a couple hundred to make it in the next few weeks. So please just share that. Just share that if you can. Donate if you can. But sharing is really helpful. Strangers are a lot more supportive than people that you know, ironically. But anyway, thank you for hearing my testimony. Hey, Niall, that was rude. I am worthy of this. My son is worthy of this. Everybody is worthy of this kind of lifestyle, and the earth needs people to tend to the land, and relationships need to be built within these communities doing that, and that's all in our future. And I know that I'm aligned with my purpose. So yeah, it's inevitable. It's just being in this big transition phase, which I've been waiting for a long time, but now that we're in this actual few week space, um, it just feels like, whoa, you know. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I think it's a weekend. And I will see you soon.